sexy kinikilig.
Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. And on this video, I will teach you how to make a flight plan using the app FLTPLANGO. So I like this app. One of the reason why is because it's free. So it's good versus for flight that you need subscription to. So, all right. So first we're gonna open the app FLTPLANGO. And I'm currently working on my multi-IFR rating, and my instructor gave me an assignment to make an IFR flight plan from from Springbank to Drumheller. So first thing we need to do is go to your CFS, which inside FLTPLANGO you can access. With the IFR flight plan is the difference between VFR flight plan is you cannot just go directly to an airport because some airports have arrival procedures, right? So we go to the CFS, and usually there's some preferred routing in and out of the airport. So first, let's see where CYBW is relative to Drumheller. So ayan sila. There it is. So Drumheller sits right northeast of CYBW Springbank Airport. So on the if you have the physical CFS, you can find this information at the back. So I'm using a digital format. So CYBW, departure to northeast, non-jet, and we are light in terms of wake turbulence. So we're gonna pick the one that goes to VETB. Let's try VETB. If you can see VETB and Gudog. So go to edit, insert before VETB. Okay. There's VETB. And now let's see where's Gudog is. Because let's double check Gudog. See, we are receiving this because there are two Gudogs, so we'll try to pick the other one, which will bring us further to Drumheller Airport, so which we don't like. So we're gonna remove Gudog. And as you can see, there's CESDA right there that we can add to CESDA. So CESDA is not written here on the preferred routing, but you can always put it in there since it's close to the airport that you're trying to go to. It's not necessarily that you need to fly the whole leg. It's not written on stone, but it's just a preferred routing for guidance. So there you go. So we have VETB, CESDA, and going to the Drumheller Airport. And that's the first leg. So going back will be different and will be more interesting. So we're going to clear this out. And then now we are going inbound. So arrival, we're going to choose the arrival from Drumheller CEG4 going to CYBW. All right. So as you can see on the right hand side, there's a procedure there that you can click. Let's see what it shows us. So procedures shows you the options that you can pick. So we are at CEG4. We're going to CYBW. So the most relevant arrival procedure that we're going to pick is the Birko Madden arrival. So you pick that and select the procedure. But here's the thing. As you can see, it's leading us going to out of our way, going to Udpav, but that we don't like. Let's see if we can just simply delete this. So since we cannot delete this individually, since we can't delete it individually, what we can do is type in the arrival manually. So Berko, Madden, going to CYBW. So we're gonna delete this. Insert before CYBW is Berko. Okay. And Madden. Let's see. There we go. So that's from Drumheller CEG4. We're gonna fly Berko, Madden to CYBW. But first, we need to double check if that's the actual arrival for Springbank Airport. So hit procedures. So arrival procedures. So as you can see, Madden to Birko, Madden transition and arrival. So we're going to pick arrival. And here we're going to see from Birko going to Madden, and then from Madden going to CYBW. As you can see, there is NOSAB and MEGMO right there. It's highly dependent on which runway you're going to use. So if you're using runway 35, so of course you're gonna go to NOSAB. But if you're using runway 17 instead, so you're gonna use MEGMO. All right. So, but what the question is, which runway is active right now at Springbank Airport? So we're gonna check that. So CYBW search. Right now it's a VFR weather, as you can see. So CYBW, this was reported at 25th day of the month, 1939 Zulu. It's auto. The wind is coming from 360 at 8 knots, 9 statute mile, light rain, few clouds at 900 feet and scattered at 1600 feet, and overcast at 3100 feet. Temperature is 7 degrees and dew point is 6 degrees with the altimeter setting of 3007. So with this information, we can see and conclude that the active runway right now is 360 on, because it's 350. The wind is coming from 360, but with Springbank, as you can see here, airport diagram 17 and 35. So with this information, we know that the active runway will be 35. So with 35, we're gonna go back to procedures, Madden. Then we're gonna add NOSAB and we got to our flight plan. No SAB. And we got will be your downwind termination waypoint, DTW. And then runway 35. So since we know runway 35 is the active runway, and this can always change depending on the wind, of course. So we're just planning ahead to anticipate, but in flight, it is highly practice and advisable that we still check on the ATIS to see if there's any changes with the weather, right? So runway 35 approaches. So with runway 35, it has ILS. So ILS, let's see ILS. There it is. We can either choose ILS or RNAV approach, whichever. So it's highly dependent on whether your aircraft is equipped with ILS or just GPS. So let's say you are equipped with ILS. So here's the approach plate for ILS runway 35 for CYBW. We have ATIS. There's the important information frequencies. So arrival 125.9, tower 1182. So if you're flying and the tower is close, so you will be addressing it as Springbank traffic. And then once you land, go to 121.8. The safe altitude within 100 nautical miles is 13,800, so you should be flying that. Localizer frequency 111.7. Approach course is 345 degrees. Landing distance available is 5,000 feet. And MSA 25 nautical miles. Safe elevation altitude would be 5,100 for the northeast, 5,800 for northwest, 6,100 for southwest, and 5,400 for southeast of this VOR, as you can see. And if we're gonna fly the ILS DME, so our decision height will be 4190, which is 250 feet AGL. HAT, height above the threshold. And the requirements will be 1 statute miles, RBR 50. And misapproach. If we conduct a misapproach, climb heading 345 to 1.4 DME to IBW. And then climbing left turn to 7,000, heading to 10 to intercept OBDYYC. That's the VOR that we can see. Turn left, OBDYYC at radial 250. OBD outbound of the YYC VOR at radial 250 to BOTAG as required. Shuttle climb, shuttle to 8,900 before proceeding on course. So the inbound will be 250, and it's a non-standard procedure. As you can see, non-standard turn for the holding procedure because it's left. And there you go. That's how you make a flight plan using FLTPLANGO. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. Ciao.